Welcome. Before we get started, maybe just pause this and take a few breaths to help you get centered. Whenever you're ready, make it to the center of your mat. Take a deep inhale, reach and stretch up long, and as you exhale, release the upper body and grab for opposite elbows. Relax your head down, release any muscles in your back, release any tension you hold in your neck, and gently sway back and forth. Bring your fingertips to the mat, separate your feet about 4 or 5 feet apart, hands under the shoulders, and just breathe. Begin to feel the back of your legs open. And then gently walk your hands in front and then press the mat away from you. Gaze towards the navel. Keep your arms straight and palms as flat as possible. Lift upward out of the shoulders. Press forward into your hands and stretch backwards. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the right knee. Let the left leg open and reach the left arm up strong so you feel a nice side stretch across the left-hand side body. Inhale, come back to center, bend the left knee. Find your balance, bring the left arm down, reach the right arm up long so you feel a nice stretch on the right hand side body. Inhale, make it back to center, and then come down to the forearms and tilt the hips up high. Start to walk your hands out in front of you again. Pull the belly in, elongate the spine, and lift the hips up high. This is similar to a dog pose, except your legs are wide apart. Come back to ragdoll, so reach for opposite elbows. Come back up, stretch your arms, reach for opposite elbows above your head, gaze forward. Bring your hands to your heart center and start to bend the spine backwards. Engage the muscles in the back of the neck. Press the pelvis forward. Inhale. And as you exhale, drop the fingertips. Step back. You're on the toes. Shift to a high plank. Lower down. Inhale. Just let the front side of your body open. Tops of your feet into the mat. And exhale. Shift your hips back. Just separate your feet about hip width distance. Press the mat away from you, down dog. Pull the belly in, gaze towards your navel, elongate the spine, and breathe. Take a deep inhale and exhale. Press into the knuckles of the forefinger if you feel any pressure on the wrists. Send the energy from the heels down to the mat. Lift the right leg up high. Press into the left palm. And then bend the left knee to open the hip. Feel this movement in your body and make adjustments, always making micro adjustments to get deeper. Come back to your down dog. Lift the left leg up high, reach the left leg up, point the toes, push the right palm into the mat. Bend the left knee, open the left hip. Inhale, straighten the leg. And come down to a child's pose. Right here, just breathe, separate your fingers. Let the forehead be heavy on the mat. Relax the belly. Shift the hips down and back. And just take this moment to sink into the present moment. Spread the fingers and slowly come up to a neutral tabletop. Extend the right leg out long. Tighten the right quadricep, point the toe back, and take the right leg and sway it over the left. Open the hips, bring bring it back to center, and then shift the leg out to the right, and then windshield wipe it back and forth a couple times, bringing some movement to the hip. Now extend the left leg long, tighten the left quad, bring the left leg across the right, hip stretch, and start to windshield wipe the left leg, and then bring the left knee down. Now separate your knees and let the hips drop slowly as we come into frog pose. You can come down on your forearms and just hold it here. Readjust your feet, and you want to gently sink into this posture. Remember, you can use any props at your house. And then maybe come down on the chest and reach your arms all the way out in front of you and just gently relax your forehead on the mat. One of my favorite Chinese proverbs is tension is who you think you should be. Relaxation is who we really are. When we drop physical and muscular effort, the stretch is directed into the connective tissues. You want to release all the muscles. The muscles are going to work to continuously protect, but they're going to learn to let go when we hold it a little bit longer in these postures. You can now straighten your legs all the way out for a straddle, and just breathe. Now straighten the legs and come up on the forearms and lift the chest and bring the right arm underneath the left and relax the head down so you feel the shoulder stretch. The psychological goal is to gently stress the tissues so they can hydrate, and that way they can retain their health and elasticity. Go ahead and switch and bring the left arm under and feel that shoulder stretch. Now bring the right arm under again, and then this time open the left shoulder so we go into that spinal twist. If you want a deeper stretch, you can look to the left. Inhale, return to center. This time bring the left arm underneath, thread the needle, and bring the right shoulder back. Maybe gaze to the right for a deeper stretch. Feel the spine twist and release the muscles in your body. Inhale, slowly return to center. Tuck the toes under and push back up into your down dog. Inhale, elongate the right leg, and exhale, bring it forward for pigeon pose. Now you can come down on the forearms or gently relax your body down. Have your elbows shoulder width apart, directly below the shoulders. And then you can bring them out in front of you. Make sure there's no pain in your knee. If there is, something is wrong. So we need to just fix this if you're experiencing any pain. And you can make those adjustments with intuitive alignment so you're no longer experiencing that pain. Direct the stretch into the right hip or your left thigh and groin, not the knee. So one of the things I wanted to talk about while we are working into these postures, you can maybe bring the hands to heart center and bend at the elbows. Hold the stretch, release the belly, release release all the muscles. One of my favorite Buddhist sutras is the arrow. Buddhists say that when we suffer misfortune, 2 arrows fly. The first arrow is the actual event, and the second arrow is our reaction to it, which is our suffering. Go ahead and press back up into a down dog. Inhale, lift the left leg up high. And exhale, come down into your pigeon pose. Open the hips. Come down to your full expression. And release. When we suffer misfortune, there's 2 arrows. The first arrow is the actual event, and the second arrow is our reaction to it, which is our suffering. We all have sharp arrows that pierce our heart, whether it's due to injury, loss, betrayal, sickness, misplaced comments that can fly unannounced. These are the first arrows, and they're unavoidable, and that's called life. How we choose to react to the first arrow can be the cause of further suffering. So maybe we create a story about how things should be, or perhaps we feel sorry for ourselves, or perhaps we lash out. And in the storefront of our minds, we welcome the dance with negative self-talk, like an alley to take us deeper into the darkness. Remind yourself to be gracious towards yourself when you come to these day-to-day struggles. Inhale, push back to the down dog. Feeling an organic movement in your body, just slowly realign, release the head. Come down on the forearms for dolphin, and then back to your down dog. To the top of your mat for shoestring, bring the right leg over the left, cross at your knees or wherever you are. If you can get deeper into this posture, just splay your feet in opposite directions, gaze forward, breathe into the chest here, and you can either hold it here or you can take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, just drape your body over your legs, beginning to open up deep in the right hip. The kindest, most charitable way to care about ourselves is to bring self-awareness to our second arrow. And we do this by embracing and acknowledging how we feel with humanity and compassion. Inhale, slowly make your way back up to center. And then turn to the right for another spine twist. Gaze to the right. Inhale, return to center. Bring the right arm under the left arm for eagle arms. And if you want to go a little bit further, inhale, lift into the chest. And then exhale, begin to slowly drape your body again over the legs. And relax your head down. Feel where you're holding any tension and just simply bring awareness to that tension and release and breathe. Inhale, return to center and switch out legs. Bring your left leg on top of the right. Maybe splay your feet in opposite directions. If you're a little bit deeper in this posture, go ahead and settle in. Take a deep inhale, lift into the chest, and then exhale. Just let the body relax on top of your legs. Some deep breaths here. take a moment to just feel inside your body what you're feeling physically and mentally. How is your body feeling? Acknowledge it and then begin to move on. Inhale, come up to center, and then twist the spine to the left, maybe look to the left. Inhale, bring the left arm under the right, eagle arms. You can either hold it here, or inhale, and as you exhale, let your body drape over your legs. Start to breathe right here and release any tension. Inhale, return to center. Exhale, go ahead and bring the soles of the feet together. Butterfly pose. And now slowly come down one vertebrae at a time and give yourself a big hug. Squeeze the knees tight into the chest. Now separate your knees gently and start to feel the pelvis open. Release any tension that you're holding on to. Grab for the big toe and straighten the right leg. And then just move it wherever it is in your practice. You want to come to a point where you can feel the tension, but you're never pressing or pulling into pain. So we want to come to the edge of the stretch. Inhale, bring the right leg up, bend the right knee, straighten the left leg. Again, do what feels right for you. Let the hips open. Each body is different and each body has separate needs. Just listen to your own. Soles of the feet together. Straighten the legs and bring them out into a straddle position. Inhale, bring them back to center and then bend the knees, happy baby pose. Either reach for the outside of the feet or the inside, whatever is comfortable for you. And just gently pull the knees back and rock back and forth. Straighten the legs. Bring the right leg on top of the left. Cross the legs. Bring the arms out to your side. Inhale, and then as you exhale, turn the legs to the left. And then try to ground the right shoulder, maybe look to the right. Another spine stretch, working deep into the right hip. Inhale, slowly bring the legs back to the center and then switch out legs. This time, bring the left leg up, cross it over the right, and let the knees relax to the right as you turn to the left, ground the left shoulder, maybe gaze to the left. One way to bring self-awareness to ourselves is by honesty and being honest with yourself. One thing that Buddha said was 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Inhale, slowly return to center. Lift the hips up, support the low back, just breathe, tuck the chin slightly, weight in your heels. And then exhale, lower the hips. Just take a moment to breathe. Bring the soles of the feet together. And let the knees just splay in opposite directions and feel this deep hip stretch. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, just release the knees even further. Take some time to settle in here with the next few breaths. Inhale, and as you exhale, continue to release the muscles in the back and let the knees drop a little bit deeper. Inhale, start to straighten the legs. Reach the arms up overhead. And then let's come down and lay in our final Shavasana. So go ahead and settle in and spread the legs and the arms out, maybe a little bit wider than you normally would. Star pose. Let the feet splay, let the fingertips naturally curl, and just relax your body. Take a deep inhale, and as you exhale, just slowly feel the body become heavier and heavier. Start to notice your breath. Feel your chest rise and feel your chest fall. Close the eyes here. Sapphire Rose. This is a poem that she wrote. It's called She Let Go. She let go. Without a thought or a word, she let go. She let go of the fear. She let go of the judgments. She let go of the confluence of opinions swarming around her head. She let go of the committee of indecision within her. She let go of all the right reasons. Wholly and completely, without hesitation or worry, she just let go. She didn't ask anyone for their advice. She didn't read a book on how to let go. She didn't research scriptures. She just let go. She let go of all the memories that held her back. She let go of all the anxiety that kept her from moving forward. She let go of the planning and all the calculations about how to do it just right. She didn't promise to let go. She didn't journal about it. She didn't write the projected date in her day timer. She made no public announcement and put no ad in the paper. She didn't check the weather report or read her daily horoscope. She just let go. She didn't analyze whether she should let go. She didn't call her friends to discuss the matter. She didn't do a 5-step treatment. She didn't call the prayer line. She didn't utter one word. She just let go. There was no one around when it happened. There was no applause or congratulations. No one thanked her or praised her. No one noticed a thing. Like a leaf falling from the tree, she just let go. There was no effort. There was no struggle. It wasn't good and it wasn't bad. It was what it was, and it is just that. And in the space of letting go, she let it all be. A small smile came over her face. A light breeze blew through her. And the sun and the moon shone forevermore. Take a deep inhale. And go ahead and exhale. All that no longer serves you, release it from your body. Whenever you are ready, you can bring movement back to your body. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I'll see you soon. Namaste.